everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. And after all that stuff happened, we do have a bit of update on the situation here. And let's take a look at what people have here. Chris the Hollow for Simp came out. We'll know a cover will respond on the weekends. What he said, his stream will not be taken lightly. Auntie's archiving every word and spread like wildfire does not help her case either. Just hope outcome is anything but termination and give her a chance to recover. I think she's had these situations before where she's had to take a little bit of time to recover, etc. Cover doesn't necessarily go hard on people unless they actually break NDA, which I don't think she has broken NDA necessarily. The context from what people were saying, this is also kind of third party, so take it as you will, are these. She wondered why aunties go so far to mess with her, why they've done this for so long. Keep in mind that throughout this whole thing, the aunties were still in chat talking S, and they were actually talking S. She reflected back on a lot of things. A lot of these things are things that she said before, and she said on stream before, so these would not be something that Hololive or Cover would go against her. That she felt trapped in her hospital bed when she was gone for like 8 months, unable to move, horrible time for her. She recalled a time in Asakusa, where she was just saw an ambulance, had a mini panic attack, felt frustrated because the stream projects don't get attention, called out people who only show up at times when this to watch her cry. Mainly, people seeing her cry and doing this. And then even when she put signs that say clips ban, talking about hating the world, all that kind of stuff. And that's why I never showed any clips myself. It feels wrong to show her crying in this situation because she was being attacked severely. So it felt wrong to have that, but I do want to give you guys some context on what was happening. She said in English, it's fine to show her hands because she quit being a VTuber. Then she said in JP that she wants to stay, but will likely get made to quit after this or whatever. So whatever. But she talked about, this is when they had already gotten her to the point where it was kind of like a crisis at this point, when she was already her emotions were getting stronger and stronger. So this is why she was saying these. Talked about loving her fans and streaming. She talked in the past tense and laughed in the comment, said that she feels like a final stream. She reiterated that she feels like that she likes being here, likes the management, and wants to stay, but feels suffocated by said management and lack of results. What she talks about is that part of it was, in the Akai Hato, says Haachama, the dark lore part of that, she wanted to take it further. She wanted to go a lot further, but Hololive stopped her in a lot of things that she wanted to do. This is not the first time we've heard about this. We've heard about it from Kiara. We've heard about it from Astel, from other people. Altair, not Astel. Altair from Holostars. That Hololive management has an issue with stopping people from doing very creative things that may ruffle feathers a little too much. It says even for collab, she's been the one to reach out, initiate instead of getting invited. The Disney trip where every Hollow went except for her, implying that she got left out essentially. Talked about her father wanted a boy instead of a girl. This was horrible. This is trauma that she's ended up talking about, but she talked about this before, so I don't think this is going to affect her. And instead of a girl in a childhood moment where she stole from her mom's wallet to buy a Tamagotchi, how angry her mom got when she found out, till her mom came back to the store and screamed at the store for selling something to a child. It messed with their mental state a lot. Talked about one of her childhood years back and how much time she spent being a VTuber. Every time tells her she's young, she's only 23, but she already feels very old. Because she started around 17. She honestly started around 17 when she started VTubing. She is one of the Dai Senpais, one of the early ones, but she's one of the youngest of the early, the youngest out of all of the Hololive VTubers right now. And she said she won't even stream. She's apparently scared there's something in her house that could take her away. So she's been streaming until morning so she doesn't have to be alone. Again, being alone with her thoughts is not a good thing, especially when you're in this situation. Incident 3 years ago where she got caught by police for some reason, got restrained and shoved into the asphalt while crying her eyes out. Taken to the station, had to use the bathroom while a female officer watched with the door open. She couldn't feel safe with police. I think this was probably either around Philippines or... probably the Philippines, more than likely. Despite being silent about all this time about it, she knows she needs to talk with police lawyers about the incident and knows the solution. Has to actually do it. Ranted about her school days, sucking. Remember, she said she felt like she was in a prison during those times. Got bothered by the people that feel that she's acting like when she gets this type of stuff. Got asked why she doesn't go to Hollows for help. Basically said that she's awkward with other people, even groups that she herself made. Feel that she could make friends in the hospital but can't in Hololive. Had felt very isolated at the time. She also, talked about other situations where she felt either forgotten or whatever by Hollow members. But this is more, not so much that they bullied her, but more her feelings. She never made it feel like she felt that she was being bullied. It was more, these are the feelings that she's having. These are the emotions that she goes through. And she's letting people know, these are the things that I feel during these times. So don't get it, like, I don't want people to get it twisted and feel like, oh yeah, everybody's, you know, doing all these horrible things to her in Hololive. No, it's not that. It's more that she was feeling this way about a lot of things. Luckily, Fubuki came in. Is another person who also mentioned this. It says, want her youth back. She's going through a kind of midlife crisis a little early with you know, VTubing. Honestly, don't know how to help. This person also put a little thing here. It says, don't waste your time. If I say something in English, you guys always say the spelling is wrong, but your soul is strong. Just wake up. Live in the real. Like, live in the now. Live in the real world. Don't live in this fantasy stuff. It is really messed up what happened. It's a heavy topic, but I want to put it again. I already talked about it once, but I want to put it again because I want people to know what was said, and I want people to know that aunties, while, you know, they have their right to say whatever they want to say, they are doing this intentionally to get a rise out of people. They are doing this intentionally to do it, and they knew that she was in a weak point, and they knew that poking and prodding was going to do this, and I don't like them for doing that. NATF is a female English-speaking VTuber, Twitch streamer, and of course an artist that was involved with the Neuro project. The Neuro project is something started by Vedal, who is a independent British VTuber, now VTuber. Back then he was just a creator of an AI. I believe he originally created to play Osu, and then also, you know, had it do Minecraft stuff, and then eventually created it into a personality that it is now. Neuro-sama is who we all know as that personality. He worked his ass off with other people like Anny to make sure it was successful, good creative stuff, good stuff like that. So of course that is great to see that it has been successful. But she recently left. Let's hear about what he has to say about the whole situation and give a feeling of how everything is.
For those of you that haven't already heard, Anny said earlier this week that she's stepping away from the project. She talked a little bit about her reasoning on her stream. You can go watch the clips of that if you want to. I'm not going to go into any detail about it, just out of respect for privacy of everyone involved. I think the important thing to note is there's no drama here or anything. I know sometimes people just go down different paths, but yeah, that's that. I'm super grateful though for all the help that she's given us, me and the twins. Dude, I still remember when Neuro had her default model, and I was trying to get her an original model for the first time. My plan was actually like commission someone on Fiverr for cheap, all right? Maybe get one of my friends who would like rig the live 2D model like once or twice to like slap some things together. It would have been ass. It would have been such a bad model. Yeah, no, it would have been terrible. But she helped me see the the light that, because I mean I had no idea what I was doing when I entered the VTubing space. But yeah, I don't know. Wanted to wish her the best going forward, and I hope you guys all do the same. Oh yeah, I think part of the reason she wanted to talk about it on stream is because she was getting a lot of harassment from people.
She was getting a lot of harassment.
And like, dude, that is so shit behavior, man. It's fucked. I know it's like, I know it's not most of you, and I always feel weird talking about this kind of thing because I feel like those of you with listening comprehension or the self-awareness to understand that, like, you're not the people that need to hear this, I guess. But yeah, if you do see people harassing, I don't know, don't harass them back, but like call them out on it or something. I don't know. It's shit, and don't do that. I don't want anyone to ever do that. And that doesn't just go for Anny. That's literally everybody. There is no reason to do that. But I mean, yeah, I know it's like not many of you, and also the people that are hearing this.
Oh yeah, he talked about that. He didn't say go too much extra into it, just that, you know, he doesn't like the fact that there's harassment. Anyone in the community should stop that. Anyone in the community should never have been people who have done that, but if they were, to stop it, and to stop it right away, because that is just not right. It is you know, doing a lot of harm, a lot more harm than good. but I'm glad that they seem to both be on good terms, at least in the sense of they don't hate each other. Things are going to be moving forward. Neuro's going to be doing her own thing. I mean, Neuro and Vedal are going to be doing their own thing. Annie's going to be doing her own thing. Her mental health has gotten a lot better. That's what really matters. Squchan is a female indie Hungarian VTuber, streamer, freelance artist, etc. She is primarily on Twitch, from what I understand. I think everything on Twitch. She might have like a clips channel on YouTube or something like that. But this is her Space Cat Reborn. This is her new form of Space Cat here. Big tentacles, no touchy, of course. And we have this here because I believe they did have a collab with Parrot recently. That's why, you know, they're communicating with each other. And this is the look.
I know.
Blush AAR. Those are the 5 husbands you talked about. Cause I count 5 tenties blush.
Wait, which 5 husbands?
€1 more for the fly phone toggle. It was.
And here we go. The other looks.
I'm just wriggling, okay?
The economy is really bad if she can't even afford clothes without holes, lol.
Yeah.
And a closer look there. It's really nice.
It's cute. It's the cutest shit. Dude. Okay. Okay, I can't do that. That's easy.
And she can stand with the tentacles.
Listen, this took.
She can stand with the tentacles, which is nice. And going on into more stuff, she's also, of course, going to be showing off her merch, which is always good to see. Also having, she has a toggle for like a, it's funny, it is a hoodie, but it leaves certain parts open. It's always funny to see that, but she has the full hoodie also that can be kind of closed. She does a lot of cooking, so that's why she has her whisk and the bowl there. So she has a lot of different things here. Her mascot there as well. And the tentacle monster is very much comfy there. So it is great to see all of this. I'm glad that she was able to, well, I mean, this costs some money, some money, good money, so it's money that she's spending on herself, but I'm glad she was able to have a successful debut stream of her new look. It is very well done, and, you know, a lot of work and a lot of money's been put into this, like I mentioned, because of the quality that you can see in it. And I'm very happy that she got this. Rem Kanashibari is a female English VTuber with V4Mirai. She's a member of the Lunalia generation with Nova, alias Anano, and Yumi the Witch. Why are we talking about her today? Well, today she has, well, recently, she has put out an announcement of a 20 VTuber guest sleepover. It's a stage collab event featuring the people that are going to be mentioned down here. Isa Corva, all these people you see here, Mira Celesta, Bonnie Barkswell, Eva and Ananova, a lot of very well-known people. And it is going to be really big. It says, yeah, let's go, Rem. Thank you for cheering me on, Yenna. You're stopping by for my stream, too. This is going to be something on Sunday, November 2nd. It is going to be a big event here, as you can see. It is 1 p.m. PDT. And is sponsored by the 3 down there. Sponsa, Uo Market, and Zephyr Arcade. All these people you're going to see here, a lot of them you know, some of them you may not. It is great to see that each and every one of them is going to be having fun, of course. You know, has been invited. It is great for a larger agency like V4Mirai to support their agency VTubers in having these things, because they still cost money. Costs money to do the art for it, to get it all set up. It takes a lot of organization skills to get everything done. So it is great to see that at the very least, V4Mirai is still supporting the VTubers they have there with things like this. Hololive, as you know, is an agency under the umbrella of Cover Corporation, who is the female side of VTuber agency. It's more of an idol agency at this point, or trying to become an idol agency. They do idol stuff, game stuff, etc. They have a lot of VTubers that a lot of you know, whether in JP or in EN. But today we're talking about specifically Hololive Indonesia. Put this out, something Holo Day. Something extraordinary is approaching. This Holo Day is something that Holostars also put out there, Hololive English put out there, and Hololive Today put out something that Motoati Tanigo, which is Yago, the CEO, mentioned about it. Yeah, they are mentioning a Twitch partnership with Hololive, where the Hololive people are going to be having a whole day. All of Hololive, I believe at least several of Hololive people They're having a whole day where they're going to be streaming on Twitch. Kind of a celebration of the both of them. Streaming on Twitch is part of our international expansion, reaching out to a new audience so they can find out how amazing our talents are. Came at a very bad time, though. I mean, there's no way that well, with Twitch, there's no real good time because Twitch is always in the news. They're always in some kind of chaos at some point in time. They always have fires to put out. So there never would have been a good time, so to speak, to put this out there. But he says, today we're announcing a partnership with Twitch. Many English-speaking talents will be starting their streams on the platform for the first time, celebrating it with a special event, Holo Day, on November 20th on Twitch itself. The talks with Twitch have been long, and as some of you know, some of Hololive Productions talents are already streaming there, like Laplace is, ERB is, other people have. Before we went a step further, however, we wanted to be sure of two things. First, streaming on the platform wouldn't increase the talent's workload. Second, that we could provide the safety needed for them to feel comfortable initiating activities on a new platform. Meaning they're probably going to have moderation bots. They're going to have banned words. They're going to have mods there with them because Twitch, oh my God, Twitch can be a cesspool sometimes. So no changes. Streaming on Twitch is part of our international expansion, reaching out to a new audience so they can find out how amazing our talents are. We are not moving from our one platform, YouTube, to another. Instead, we are increasing the talent's reach so more people can discover them, become fascinated by them, and start supporting them on their journey. Starting activities on Twitch just doesn't just open doors to a new audience and new fans. It also opens doors to new collaborations, particularly with gaming companies. Gaming is especially notorious on Twitch, with which different types of integrations such as Twitch drops, among others. I hope that increase our presence on other platforms will also help those connections, creating new bonds and enjoyable collaborations with games. This is an exciting step on our journey to increase the talent's presence in the West, to show the world how absolutely incredible they are. I know their fans will be supportive of them, helping them in this new adventure and showing the world why they became fans. Check the talent's Twitch channels and show them support, and don't forget to mark November 20th holiday in your calendar. We are walking this journey together. Let's show it to the world. Details on holiday and Twitch activities are going to be below. And it says, no, don't do this. I don't get it. Just to start streaming on Twitch as well. That's it. But it doesn't mean partnership. It's about multi-platform streaming. Yeah, they got a partnership because they had talks with Twitch itself so that they can, be allowed to moderate a little bit stronger. There's most likely going to be emotes that they're going to be creating, all that kind of stuff. Company to company, big companies do this, where they maybe go a little bit overboard and go company to company when they probably shouldn't. But these are the people that are going to be involved in it. They're going to be, as you can see here, Ollie, ERB, I believe those are basically people from the Holostars English in this case. We have more Holostars English here. We have more of the Hololive girls, both EN and ID here. And we have, again, EN and ID here. So their primary English-speaking audience is going to be the one that's going to be, being celebrated here. Not everybody, from what it seems like, is going to be a part of it. From what we were able to see, looks like Promise is not going to be a part of this one. They're going to be sitting this one out from what it looks like. Maybe they are a part, but they weren't in the visuals that I was able to find. If they are, that's perfectly fine. It's Crimson Ruse, Octavio. You have other people here as well. Shinji, Haka, all these folks. They're all going to be a part of it. And it's great to see. It's great that they're going to be going and expanding. Like, I multi-stream, so expanding is always good, especially for a large company like Hololive and Cover in general. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is because I want it to be a positive space for VTubing, a positive place to do some promotion of other VTubers. Today we're talking about Irina Kumai, who is a little sister bear. Here we go with their Twitch, and it just says bear. We're going to take a look at something that they did recently around here, which is this.
I acted in many games, but I'm real, like each character from fictional series. That's cool, isn't it? Yes, I always believed that all my heroes were real. God, I really need to meet the Spider-Man.
Creepypasta Land. Oh god, it's a Creepypasta Land is what she's playing. I was like, that is interesting. So let's take a look at Irina Kumai on her YouTube channel. This is, of course, something that I'm going to have in the description down below. She does Revenge Kumai covers, drinks a weird potion, other parts here, a little bit longer form content. She does have some shorts here as well, kind of mixing it in a little bit just in order to, you know, help the channel grow. I appreciate you allowing me to showcase you again, Irina channel, and I do hope that this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course, take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.